Hello, I'm Don Vieth of the CoSIDA Academic All-America Committee. I'm joined today by Zach Bodeau, the men's at-large Academic All-America of the Year for Division II. Zach played for Rockhurst University lacrosse. Zach, again, thank you for joining me today and congratulations.
Of course, yeah, thanks for having me.
Obviously, this is a big award for you and a big award for the program. You are the first three-time Academic All-American at Rockhurst. Just talk about kind of setting a standard for people who will come after you at that university.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool just because, anytime you're the first at anything, it means something a little bit more special. And just going to Rockhurst, where academics are a huge emphasis, as well as just trying to grow a lacrosse program that's been a little bit newer and also kind of in a non-hotbed area, to just be able to excel at both of those. It's pretty cool.
You graduated this last May. You graduated this last May with a 4.0 and a double major, criminal justice psychology. First off, how do you balance that? And then are one of the top face-off specialists in the country, and you're leaving and graduating as the top academic All-America Division II. Just talk about how you balanced all that out.
Yeah, I mean, it does take a little bit of sacrifice, just to be able to put your focus and all of your energy into both athletics and academics. Just kind of finding what your priorities are, and just really finding time to be able to spend, outside of class, in the weight room or on the field, and then also in the library. Just being able to manage your time well is basically kind of all there is to it.
Obviously there has to be some sort of key figures in your life, and who do you really credit the kind of helping you instill some of those models for you to have strong academics and strong athletics?
Yeah, so I don't really come from the most athletic family, I guess, that really emphasizes sports some kids grow up in. So academics has been a big part in my family. It's kind of always been something that's been valued. So definitely just through examples of my mom or my grandparents, of just really emphasizing kind of doing the best you can academically, helped in that aspect. And then just through various coaches I've had throughout my life in both college and high school, just also emphasizing kind of doing the best you can athletically, and also just kind of how they've emphasized that what you do athletically, the lessons you learn, kind of translates into all aspects of your life. So, yeah.
Obviously this season a little different for everybody across the board, and just talk about your team and some highlights from your season and career.
Yeah, so I mean, we were having a good season. We started off pretty strong. Right before our season ended, we went on our spring break trip. We traveled out west to Colorado, and we lost, unfortunately, to Colorado Mesa, who was ranked a little bit below us. So that was our last. That was our only loss of the year. And yeah, I mean, it was a little bit bittersweet because we were having a strong season. We were trying to win our conference, win the GLVC, hopefully make a bid to the NCAA tournament. And so, yeah, just not having that, not knowing kind of what could have been, is a little bit of a hit. But it also makes sense because obviously we are in a global pandemic, and there's more important things at the end of the day.
You are pursuing a master's degree, and you still have an opportunity to play at least one more season. So obviously you still have an opportunity to continue playing. Just talk about about some future plans for yourself. What does next year look for you, and what is your looking up 5 years down the road, what do you have planned? What do you kind of have an idea for yourself, I guess?
Yeah, so I'm going to get a master's in counseling, in clinical mental health counseling. And so I put my name in the transfer portal about a month ago. I've been kind of narrowing down my choices with regards to where I'm going to play next year, because as I mentioned earlier, Rockhurst doesn't have that program, so I will have to go somewhere else, unfortunately. But yeah, so I'll just be making that choice probably in the next week, 2 weeks probably. And then I guess 5 years down the road, I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, I'm interested in like trauma, kind of working with like abused or neglected kids just because of how trauma kind of impacts like the brain and like behaviors and just basically how like kids kind of connect with people later on in life. So I think being able to work with them that's kind of what I'm interested in the most right now. But I guess I'll figure it out later on too as I pursue my master's.
I got you. That's amazing. Again, thank you for joining me with me today, and congratulations on being the men's at-large academic All-American year for Division II.
Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it.